inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Miami Marlins.
Feeling like I can't lose. I've been running up the play through the back door. Feel like shit when he snapping, broke the backboard. Work hard, play hard, yeah, we been there. I was down for a minute, get my lick back. Give me the game.
Getting the nod in this one, Max Meyer. What do you have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Crawford wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. 2-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Stowers takes it in for the out. One away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, right field. Konai gets under it, and there's two away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Late on that fastball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That one just misses. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Canzone matched a homer in his last game. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Swings through it for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. RBI double for the end. Back here in Miami, on the hill for the Mariners, Bryce Miller. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's the catcher to hit, Heriberto Hernandez. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 2-1. Here goes the runner. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
High fly ball, right field. Canzone takes it in for the out. Then there's one down.
Batting third.
Take a look at the lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Otto Lopez. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. That's off the inside corner. Ball 3.
good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. The 1-1. High fly ball out to center field. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Next to hit, Jacob Marcy.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they on now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Naylor thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's a 1-2.
Ball really inside. Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. 1 down. Now here is Rob Refsnyder. Here's a 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 1-2 here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, the batter now, Cole Young. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped left field. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that is that. 1 left for Seattle, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Liam Hicks. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
At the plate, Otto Lopez. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 18.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one lifted to left. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, the 3rd baseman, Brendan.
And up next for Seattle, Brendan Donovan.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
Whoa.
Stays alive. Comes the 2-2. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Not close with that one. And now 3-1. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Ref Snyder makes his way towards it. Hauls it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-2. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 out, runner at second. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And here is Hoskins. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Way back there, it's got a chance. In to score from third. It's 1-1. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Hoskins takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, number 12, Josh.
And now it's Josh Naylor. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, Edwards throws to first in time. That ends the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Payoff pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Yeah, the batter now, Liam Hicks. Strike 2. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Quick toss to first. Marcy back on a dive. Line drive. And there's 1 down.
The batter number 6.
Now it's going to be Otto Lopez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Now quick throw to first. Marcy dives back in safely. Rudder takes off. There's the ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Man on second, 2 down. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And it's second. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. His 11th of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conant. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Up the middle. And that one handled. No throw, and everyone is safe.
Up next for the Marlins.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Heriberto Hernandez will hit next. Hard liner. And that's the 3rd out. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder. Hoskins takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter number 2.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And that is out of play.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now the throw to first on the run. He's in there. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. One down. Now it's the DH, Randy Arozarena. The 1-1. Arozarena started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And that one missing low. Young stands at first with 1 out. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And a count 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's some real power at the plate. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Yasver Zulueta on to pitch here.
Tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Zulueta working for the 50th time this season, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one drilled left field. Refsnyder takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Just missed. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Edward Bizardo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ferrer also getting ready. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Naylor takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. The 1-1. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Climbs the wall and he makes the catch.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit.
Brendan Donovan.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Edwards to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for
So here's the
Seattle,
cleanup
the right
hitter,
fielder,
Dominic
number 8,
Canzone.
Dominic Canzone.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The Fish leading by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Nope,
Really
that's
nice
low.
slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Mariners go down quietly there. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose A. Ferrer.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
I'm coming through, you know we with the clip. I keep it popping, yeah, you know we lit.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Nice grab on the run. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
2 down, base is empty. Griffin Conant digs in now. The 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one pushed to the left and foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Marlins,
We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new
68,
pitcher on the mound,
Jalen
Jalen Beeks. He last pitched 2 days ago. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Got him. And there's one away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2. The Mariners trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Fly ball down the line. And there are 2 outs. Digging in, Cole Young. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, that's inside.
In the air, left field. Stowers moving under this one. And that is that. No runs, no hits. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman,
And a 1-1. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Try to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the...
Edward Bizardo gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hammered. Doesn't have enough. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. It really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Rhys Hoskins, the next up for the Marlins. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So digging in, Jacob Marcy.
The center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pete Fairbanks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Oh.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Grounds 1 to short. Lopez. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. Out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit.
Oh!
That one fouled off. 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Seattle gets a little closer on this solo homer. It's now a 3-2. Back here in Miami, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where they're hitting. landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Almost got him. Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box. And it clearly was not that pitch. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 down.
Up next,
There comes the skipper out of the new pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe Spire. He's into the game with the bases empty. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Connor Norton trying to get something going for him with 2 away. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Dominic Panzone. Misses with a changeup. Ball 2. Hard hit right side. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. They're down to their final strike.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone. Sure, as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Good game for each team, but even more critical for the home team. This swing game, they
baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
That one at the knees for a strike. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. The 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Runner on the go. In there for strike three. And
he's safe.
It's a stolen base. Let's take a look at our lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Next to hit, Jacob Marcy. Brings it in for the third out. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Miami Marlins. Back here at American Family Field. And getting the start for Miami, Max Meyer. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now it's Christian Yelich in for a strike. Good slider. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the grab.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Luis Rengifo. One out man at first. And now it's William Contreras. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. The 1-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Flying, and that's a base hit. Fires to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, 1 out. Andrew Vaughn now. Up the middle. The flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Priester, a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 18, Griffin.
Now at the plate, Griffin Conant. Swing and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
So up next, Otto Lopez. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Chourio under it. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the second. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Fouled off. He was late. One and 2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Yandy Diaz now. There's a swing and a miss.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. David Hamilton now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Slapped foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Big racks, what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps.
On to the 3rd inning, and now here's the Marlins DH, Owen Casey. Here's a 1-1. Left field, and it stays fair. And a good start to the inning.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on.
Runner takes off. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. And it's second. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now the number 2 hitter, Graham Pauley. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some.
Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next,
that's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now, Kyle Stowers. Check swing, but it's put in play.
up next for the Marlins.
Stepping in, Jacob Marcy. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 34, Liam.
Now here is Liam Hicks. 2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Time
we got
call.
time.
And a 1-2 again. This one in the air, center field. Freeland under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The 1-1. Slice the other way and foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle, Lopez. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Bryce Terang at the plate now, the former first-round pick back in 2018. His dad, Brian, played in the big leagues. He was an outfielder with the Mariners in 1993 and 1994. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Back here at American Family Field. And now for the Marlins, Rhys Hoskins.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Griffin Conant. Broken bat, and it's popped up. 1 away. Otto Lopez. The next up for the Marlins. The 1-1. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. DL Hall getting ready to go. Serpa getting cranked up as well. Clips the outside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Base knock center field. Frelick hustles to get it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's going to be Owen Casey. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Well done behind the dish.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Two on, 2 outs. Hamilton got him on the off-balance throw. And that's the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. 1 down. Jackson Churio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
That's out the corner.
Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up
next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. And a 1-1. Pulls that one foul. And a 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside corner. And the count's even at 2. That's out to center field. Marcy under it. That is the inning. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. DL Hall.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Good job to fight that one off. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh.
That one missing inside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So digging in, Kyle Stowers. Right side, hard hit. One away here in the 5th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Go-ahead run on base. Jacob Marcy digs in now. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. One away with a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it was a strike. The call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Liam Hicks will hit next. Here's a 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And here is Hoskins. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Oh, great stop. The underhand flip. It's there, and that's a great play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last half of the 5th coming up. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. Ball to strike. The pitch. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. 1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. David Hamilton getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Nope. Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Next offering misses. Full count now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. New pitcher on now, Angel Serpa.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So up next, Otto Lopez. Hit on the ground to short. Hamilton on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins. And a payoff pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Terang whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the ball. Back here at American Family Field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. This is Bryce Terang. There's the strike at the knees.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. The Marlins leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. Got him. Here comes Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian
Yelich with some impressive production lately. And that one hammered out of here. Christian Yelich leaves the yard. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
Right through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. Christian Yelich crushes this one for the Brewers. 7th inning coming up. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Connor Norby. He represents the go-ahead run. Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Uribe, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one ripped, but foul. Payoff pitch. Liner, caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
He's got it. 2 down. Manager out of the dugout. Abner Uribe gets the ball now.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
High fly ball, right field. Chourio on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in. Miami down in order. Score remains. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman,
I was born in the city. No one brings me down.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see pitching change. Pete Fairbanks taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2. Ziggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive.
Fouled off left side. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, left field. And there's one down. Next for Milwaukee, Yandy Diaz. The 1-1. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one missed.
That's the ball.
Great RBI spot here. You've got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Oh. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Payoff pitch. Out to short. That ends the frame. But the Brewers have won with a solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field. Chourio has a beat on it. And there's one down. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. In the air, out to center. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 18, Griffin Conant.
Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conant. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. 2-1 now. This one in the air, center field. Freeland under this one, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Brewers 3 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Now the Marlins manager out of the Jalen Beeks takes over on the mound.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Beeks pitching for the 20th time this season. He joined the team as a free agent. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
1 down. William Contreras, the next to hit, and it's into the gap. Yelich flies around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And here is Jackson Chourio. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Conant takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Up next for the Brewers.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And on second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Run scoring double for the Brewers. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's going to be Owen Casey. Throw to second. Save. The Brewers trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norton. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. and prevent that run from scoring.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Back up oh, that got him. Lopez scores. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Over to first, and he's saved. Two on, one out. Runner on the go. Left field. Can't get there. One run will score. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give him the lead. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Aaron Ashby.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Him out with 100.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Man at second. Liner snapped at first. 3 runs on 4 hits. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 9th. Sal Freeland digs in now. And that is out of play. One-run game, bottom 9. Breaking ball misses down and away. Chopped on the ground. And that goes foul. That one missed. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Yandy Diaz up now for the Brewers. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. So they turn to their closer, Ronnie Enriquez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That's way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. To second, but way too late. Safe there. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the shortstop, David Hamilton, trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Now the infield shifts to double play depth.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but good way to learn that key.
And that is downstairs. And the count is filled up. Out to center. Marcy settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Frelick comes in to score. And again, we are tied. So the sac fly ties the game. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Hit in the air, center field. Marcy on the move. He's got it. And that will end the inning. On to extra innings. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. Man at second.
That's the ball.
In the air to left center. Yelich gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Heriberto Hernandez.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
1-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender with a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at American Family Field. On to the bottom of the 10th. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 down. The Brewers, the winning run at third here in extra innings. Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Milwaukee leaves 1. Welcome. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Owen Casey getting ready to hit. Man at second. And a count 1-2. And
we got time
called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. You walk him, not a big deal. You have a
line drive, that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Step off, throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. He reaches 40 stolen bases on this season with that bag. The 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Runner at second, 2 down. We are in the 11th. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Edwards around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Kyle Harrison.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter now, Jacob Marcy. Fastball for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning, and here in extra innings. That one 95 to finish him off. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back here in Milwaukee, we're in extras here. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Tying run at the plate. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Not in time, he legs it out. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Next for the Brewers, Sal Freeland. Here comes Andrew Nardi comes on now,
and he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and
That's
third.
the ball.
Inside, ball 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, left field. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
So now the DH spot, Yandy Diaz. 2 on, 1 out. Dives, but it's off his glove. Flips it, run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So it's their last chance in this one. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Ball to strike. High fly ball, right field. Hernandez should have this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.